think we're live. Are we good? Hi! So, oh my god, we got so many Scrungles to do today. We are gonna be, like, up to our necks in Scrungles. Okay, so we've got 3 Scrungles we're currently working on, and we've got 2 planned. So, Scrungle number 1 is, of course, the, ever scruffy Chili Chomps. We've got plans. We've got the idol done. We've got plans for the lurk, which is glorious, just them chomping on a idle Scrungle, and the lurking is going to be them kind of looking suspiciously about the place. Let me check to make sure everything is running. Sajik, hello! Okay, excellent, things are running. Hi! Okay, so number 2 is Ike. Yummy, hello! Ike is number 2 on the list. Feeling better, Sleepy? I am. Thank you. I'm actually feeling much better. This play. Oh, Mizuki. Oh yes. I mean, you are. Okay. We'll get to Mizuki eventually. Hi Mizuki. Let me reorganize these things. It keeps resetting where all my stuff is. Yes, we're working on Ike. Ike has the adorable little fella. We've got the idol done, but I have many plans for what we're gonna do with Ike. We're not done with Ike yet. And number 3 is Mizuki. We've got Mizuki's base for the run done, and we've got let's see. They've got their lurk, and we get rid of the book. We've got their idol. Yemi says big old floopy tail. Yes, they were quite insistent that their sleep should have them sleeping on their tail. And in order to have a tail big enough for them to sleep on, I had to make it extra big. So I'm cramming as much tail into this frame as possible. They have all the tail. So, I guess since Mizuki was the first of the 3 to appear, we can get started. Oh, actually, okay, that reminds me. I was looking at the lurk and thinking I can do better with the book. So we're going to start with some book improvements. But yes, so this layer here, I believe, shouldn't be... Okay, it's not animated. So, we can just edit this. So what I want to do is I want to thin out the top part of this book. We're going to need pixel art brush. Thin out the top part of the book, and then add some, like, little pages to this. Because, you know, the book's pages are thin, right? So, of course the line ought to be thin, right? Mizuki says, me when Yuri. Don't think I've forgotten about my promise to make some Yuri fan art of you. We'll get there someday. I'm a fox of my word. Yeah, Mizuki, welcome. How you doing? How's the weather? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. It's gonna be glorious. And then I'm gonna add some pages, like so. There we go. And oops. Oops. One more. Line like so. Along that. Yemi says, oh, the little glitters. Yes, they shine. They shine. They shine like bright like a diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're all sparkly. I don't know if that's canon. I just noticed they got a lot of sparkles in their hair for their VTuber avatar, so I kind of wanted to try and illustrate that a little, because it seemed important to their character. Yemi says, it's so pretty! Lol, I'm biased to glitter. We all love glitter. Glitter's, oh, actually, MC, welcome! I forgot to send my sketches for the Scrungle. No, you sent me the sketch. Wait, didn't you send the sketches? Oh, no, you didn't. It's kind of now. What color did you want the book, Mizuki? Did you have it, like, I just made it this cream color, because, just as a placeholder. Was there, did you have any preferences? Not really? Okay, well I'm thinking maybe blue? I don't want to make it purple, because then it's going to be lost in the, character art. Yemi says, Sajik! Are you an axolotl? Oh! No, they're an avocalotl. I don't know, to me, they seem like a mix between an axolotl and an avocado. So I call them the avocalado. I'm very proud of Sajik's little Scrungle. In fact, since we're here, let me show you its features. This is their sleep. Hang on, play. This is what they look like when they're asleep. There's their lurk. It's so perfectly egg. It is. It makes me happers. It makes me happers too. They were an absolute delight to make. I'm very appreciative of Sajik. And also welcome Sajik. Hello! Pillow fort? Yeah, that was Sajik's idea. They were very insistent that they be in pillows. I'm very grateful for making it, Fox. I'm very grateful for you. Don't forget, this is my way of saying thanks to you for being here. And just my way of showing how much I appreciate you. But Mizuki, I'm thinking like a blurple kind of color for the book. So it's not purple enough to get lost in with Mizuki, but it is purple enough to, you know, match. You know, fit with the rest of everything. Mizuki, is there anything you'd like on the cover? Yemi says, help, he turned me into a book. Yes. You are now a book. Accept your fate. Mizuki says, I was in my kitchen and heard my name. Oh, just wondering if there's anything you'd like to see on the book. What's something Mizuki likes to do? Rage bait? Rage bait. And then just a little sort of blurb thing on the back. Yemi says, if I was a book, I'd have no text, only sketches, and the book smell. Ooh, we do love the book smell. Chaos, welcome! That's one thing I do miss. I haven't gotten a new book with that new book smell in donkey's long time. So she says, hey, Chaos! Yemi says, hello, Chaos! Sancho, welcome! Welcome from Anthrocon. Oh, we got an Anthroconer. Hello! How are you doing? How are you enjoying the Anthrocon? Okay, let's give that a play. Alright, excellent! So, we still need to do some, squish some squash and stretch on the body, and I also want to get the book rising and falling a little as they squish. Just get maximum animation in on this thing. So we're gonna hide everything that's not involved in the body squish, so including the glasses. We'll have to do the glasses later. So booty squish. We're gonna squish Mizu's booty. King, welcome! Could I have one frame of this as a high-res picture? Absolutely. I have a stupid idea. Oh, wait, do you want it now? What? Do you want it with the book? Or Idol? Mate says... sorry, MC45 says... Check DMs, I sent a sketch. Ooh, okay, I will check it in just a bit. Sashik says, hello, Elstrian! Michael says, it's 6 degrees Celsius outside. Ooh, that sounds pleasant. For an Australian, it's probably quite savage for a European. Chaos says, I might stick around too much depending on my internet, mobile, Twitch, but I may be on YouTube. Oh, okay, I'll keep a tab open of the YouTubes. Just in case. Oh, Miguel! Hey! Hi, Miguel! Miguel is over on YouTube saying nothing. Mizuki says whenever it's done. Oh, okay, so you want it when it's done. I mean, I can send you it now. It sounds like you're cooking on something pretty important. Like, it sounds like you're pretty hyped for whatever it is. But did you want it with the book? Or not? Chaos says number go big! Whoa, 240, that is a big number. Man, it's almost a year. It's not important, just silly. Yeah, silly is important. With book? Okay, with book. And if I go Control-Alt, Control-Shift-C... Oh, hang on. Wait, that's alright. There you go. That's better. Okay, so TI, do you mind if I show this on stream? Ozrian, welcome! Enjoy your foods! King says, so, hi Mizuki, Chaos, MC45, Sans, Sujik, Ozzy, Yummy, the goat. The goat. Yes, Yummy is the goat. Freddy! Oh wow, hello! Hi Freddy! Thanks so much for the raid! Welcome! Hi Raiders! For those who don't know, I'm Sleepy Fox, and we're having, Scrungle Day. Total, welcome! Have you heard of the herd? Oh my god, I love that, that's brilliant. The herd is the word? Yes! The dancing. Oh man, I'm so hyped tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna finish off Azur's. So I put the three dancing, the three rave emotes side by side. The Fox rave, the Freddy rave, and what I've got done for the Azure rave, and they look so cool lined up. I really do want to go back and make like one for Turtle and Yemi as well. Get them in on the rave. I think I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, MC says yeah. This is MC's idea for their Scrungle. But yeah. So hi, I'm Fox. I'm working on Scrungles. See the little blob guys down the bottom? They're folks in chat, and I like to make. I put aside a day every week to make additional songs. We're currently working on one for Mizuki, we're working on one for Ike, and we're working on one for... Oh, Ike, are you here, buddy? And we're working on one for... Chili Chomps. But currently we're finishing up Mizuki's. But yeah, this is cute. They say... I don't know about a bean/egg form, because it looks a little too goofy for me, so I sketched a kind of mini dinosaur, like a Chibi feature. Oh, okay. Do you have any ideas what you might want for the lurk and the sleep? Uh, Anywho, have you heard that the herd is the word? Heard the herd. Oh, hey, it's the getting swole emoji. Awesome. Ray says, thank you, Turtle. Turtle says, oh, I like this. Wait, hang on. What is that replying to? Scuzzy, hello, welcome. Happy lurking. Snugs, welcome. Burley said. King says, may I eat you? Fox, can you eat me still? No, this is the classic web-based one. The Godot version is not stable yet. It's very, very buggy. MC says, not sure yet. Haven't decided on what the lurk slash animations should be. Okay, well, you got plenty of time. It's gonna be. Oh, okay. Ike. So I had ideas. You know how your character has like a scarf sometimes? Well, I was thinking for like your character for the hang on, let me add a new layer. For the lurk, we could have the scarf over your face, and then for the idol, we can have the scarf kind of like down, just wrapped around the body, and we can have like a little bit sticking out, and then as you're jumping, as we got like the animations, we can do a similar thing to what we have like with Mizuki's tail. Well, basically everyone's got something that lags behind them, but just have it so that it's like flapping around as you jump, like trailing behind you, kind of like my music side, kind of like this. So yeah, except instead of like a tail, it'll be like the scarf kind of like flopping around behind you. Do you like? How's that idea? And then for your hang on, wait. Yeah, for your sleep, we could have you inside the hat. I know which way you want it. Like, I know you wanted to have you inside the hat, but I was thinking, yeah, either for the sleep or the lurk, we could just have the scarf kind of raised up over your face. What do you think? Like a big long scarf trailing behind you as you jump. Ike says that sounds awesome, wonderful. Ike says I like it, awesome. Turtle says boing boing boing, indeed. Anyway, music died. Let's get something back for that. King says Scar. But yes, so welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the raid, Freddy. I really appreciate it, and I hope how'd your stream go? What are you working on? Suggs goes like this, but scarf? Yeah, kinda. Just something nice and cozy they can hide in maybe when they're sleeping? I think maybe sleeping. Or maybe lurk. I think maybe sleeping in the hat would be fun. And then have just have the hat, have there be a massive hat, and then a bunch of Z's kind of like coming out of the top of it. And then for the lurk, just have the scarf over their mouth. Because when they go mute on their streams, they have a scarf that kind of covers the bottom half of their face to show that they've had to mute their mic. Anywho, we were about to get started on animating the Mizuki body. So we're gonna hide all these, and we don't need the sparkles. Let's make this a bit bigger. Freddy says, it was good, thank you. Working on a big robot I printed last night. Oh man, I'm sad I missed it. Sounds like fun. Chaos says, lurk. Happy lurking, buddy. King says, patty cake, with no hand. What happened to your hand, buddy? Okay, so we're gonna name this. The line. Just make sure we've got the right layer. We have, in fact, had the wrong layer. Good thing we tried that. King says, looks more delicious. But yeah, quick PSA for anyone who isn't already in on the joke. We have the common one on in 2 days' time. So if anyone's not already in, or has had trouble getting things set up, do let me know. I'm more than happy to help with troubleshooting before the stream starts, although I like to avoid trouble, although I often break the rule. I prefer to avoid troubleshooting as soon as we're streaming, if at all possible. But yes, would love to have you along. There's a role in the Discord. I'm so delayed. Oh. It's okay, buddy. I read everything out, so maybe that helps. So, new layer, and yeah, let's get to painting. Actually, let's get a new blank layer. Doing an onion skinning. Alright, so the way we usually do this is so as the body come in. And the cheek floof kind of like starts to poke up a little as they come in. And then the top of the body starts to go up. So the ear's gonna lag behind a little, like so. And then like so. Tips of the ear fur are gonna get left behind a little. King says behind you is wall, which me is in. You're inside a solid brick wall? I mean, well done. I don't know how you managed to burrow your way in there, but that's an impressive effort. And then the hair, like so. Ocean says so many yellow people. Wait, huh? Yellow people? Oh yeah. Wait, why are there so many yellows? I think there might be a glitch. Oh wait, that's okay. I know what that is. Oh, we've actually got so many Scrungles in today. Oh, we got so many custom Scrungles. We got Sancho, we got Freddy, we got Turtle. We got Sajik, Scuzzy, Chaos, and Yemi! Oh man. It's looking beautiful down there. I'm loving the diversity. It is a lovely bunch. I'm loving how diverse it's looking down there. Like everyone's brought their own little flavor. King says everyone join the family. Ozian says me love yellow. I actually want to go back a frame and erase out this part of the ears. I don't know why the ears weren't attached to the body already, but let's get that fixed. He gets left behind. Then we draw a bit here. This bit here. The hair floof is coming up, but getting left behind a little. That bit goes there. Then up like that. Ocean says, anyways, the orange Gandlang is kind of chill. Like at the end, he needs to be on my map. Okay. And again, the body's coming in. The cheek floof is coming up. And then the bottom part is just gonna stay static, like so. King says, y'all can spam yellow to join. It's not a cult, it's a family. Sipping Yang, that means who is. I don't know what that means, but I'm glad you're having fun. And then we'll flex the eyes in just a little. Like so. King says, Ash means, King, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Let's bring the nose up a little, actually. And the mouth in. Like so. Just a little though. We don't want to bring it in too much. And that looks ideal. Love it. Alright, new frame. King says, if I sent you ox, would you take it? Huh? I don't know where I'd keep an ox. I don't know, man. An ox is a big commitment. Nobody, welcome! You made it! Hello! We're working on Scrungles today. Currently, working on Mizuki. Oh, yes! Oh, Nobody, I'm so glad you made it. We got Nobody's, Scrungle sailing around up the top, too. Beautiful. Such an amazing family. Ike! Ike says ox! King says no worries, eye is in your wall, I will send an ox. Okay. Thanks, I guess? Nobody says, sorry I'm late. No, it's okay. You don't need to be sorry. I'm just glad you're here. Please don't apologize. You're fine. Everything's good. Is everything okay? Nobody? I mean, you say sorry I'm late like something held you up. I got my certificate today. Oh, congratulations! Is this your university certificate? Chaos says hello, Nobody. King says cat eat. What? Are you talking about eating Mizuki? I don't think Mizuki would appreciate that. Also, I think Mizuki probably fight back rather viciously to being eaten. Ear continues to come up, like so. Connect to there. Do the same thing for this side. Ear continues to come up with the tip lagging, like so. And like so. This is kind of tricky, not gonna lie, but we're getting it done. Like so. Nobody says look in Discord. Okay, I'll just finish this frame because I'm on a bit of a roll, and then I will be right there. Like so. And like so. And there we go. Play it back. Oh, that's looking peak! Yes! Okay, and it's all downhill from here because, yeah, doing the, next few frames, just tweening back the old ones with a few minor adjustments. Let's take a peek. Where did you send it, Nobody? Where am I looking in Discord? In general? Me? Nobody. Oh, King says Miss Nobody. I don't know. What? Lassitude, welcome! Hello! Nobody says I'm just resting a bit. Excellent. Have a nice rest. King says, I'm back in last wall. Oh. Interesting. Sugans. You got a tree! Wait, did the tree come with the certificate? Is the Is the tree the certificate? Oh, the certificate is for retail specialists. And yes, I definitely agree with Rhubarb. The profile pic is adorable. Let me react. Where are my reacts? Oh. Oh, I don't have the pointing one? Twitch usually updates. Oh, sorry, Discord usually adds all the ones I upload to Twitch, but it hasn't. So I guess that one will do. I'll have to remember to upload that later. Nobody says no, it's a flower. Oh, beautiful. Austin says, is that olive? No, they said it was flower. What kind of flower is it? It's pretty, whatever it is. I bet it smells nice. Nobody says I don't know. That's fair. Alright, let's get these eyes done. And again, super easy. We just gotta bring them in just a little, not too much. I do kind of worry that we brought Ike's eyes in a little too much. He looks maybe a little too squishy. They don't seem to mind, but wait, hang on. Gotta bring it in like this as well. We're not just squishing the eyes, we're bringing them in. Ike! What, you don't like being squished, Ike? Squishes you cutely. There we go. Bring the nose up a little. Bring the mouth in just a smidge. And then play back. Awesome. Nobody says, yeah, so today was a busy day. Ooh. I mean, yeah. I see why you might want to have a rest. Okay, and then, so for the next frame, I'm going to take this one here, copy keyframe, and I'm going to paste it here. Because it's going to start coming downwards. But I want to make the tips of the ears continue moving up just for one frame. Like so. And have the hair floof also kind of lag behind a little. So the hair floof is going to be pointing up a bit more. Like so. And then do it for this ear, and then we've got to do that for the ear floof as well. So ears are pointing upwards like so. Nobody says, but I feel a lot better now that I can just listen to stream. Also, music is very vibe right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not oh yeah, it's non-AI. I hate that I have to like too much effort into finding stuff that's non-AI, but yes, this is a non-AI lo-fi cyberpunk chill mix. I'll drop a link in a sec because linking artists is very important. I'd hate to be the kind of person who doesn't link the artists that they're playing. Okay, and let's play this back. Alright, cool. And then right click, copy keyframe, paste at the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then between. MC says lurk. Happy lurking, buddy. Nobody says lurk. Happy lurking, nobody. Wait, hang on. MC says lurk. Happy lurking, MC. Nobody says lurk. Happy lurking, nobody. King says, when are you going to be live? Oh, sorry, at Ike. When are you going to be live? I'm also very curious as to when Ike's going to be live. Turtle says lurk as well. Gotta make dinner. Ooh, I wonder what they're making. Do let us know how it goes, Turtle. I'm very interested in Turtle's cooking adventures. They're the one who got me into making pizzas, and I made pizza like every day for a week. Actually, I think it might have been like 2 weeks. So very interested in what Turtle's working on today. Freddy says, "Woo, Snugs helped me fix my command. Oh, now I can hug and sniff people properly. Good for you, buddy. Awesome." King says, "Never mind, I'm a dumbass." You're not a dumbass, buddy. Ike says, "Not today. What I worked to do today was not streamable." Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, right. We're tweening. So, right down here. Tween that. Like so. And this. Like so. That looks about right. Spot here, spot here, spot here, and a spot here. Link all those up. Like this, and like this. I'm curious, is anyone else here interested in doing animation stuff? King says, I read the date wrong. That is perfect fine, cutie. Ah, I see. Freddy says, I now a slurk. Have fun, everyone. Bye, Freddy! Thank you so much for the raid! And I do so love your beautiful face. I don't know where the hell that came from. I mean, I'm not wrong. Where's the lie? It's here. King says, goodbye, Freddy. Baz Rice Bowl. Snug says, I've done a little bit of animation. Made one of Nyan Cat. Oh, wait. Made my one Nyan Cat of my Sona, but not much sense. Oh, you see, do you see Nobody's little fox creature down the bottom? That's very much inspired by Nyan Cat. When we were talking about how we're going to design it, Nyan Cat came up a few times. Okay, so I'm gonna do this by spotting. So I'm gonna make a smaller brush. So this tip is here. And I'm just gonna draw this narrowly. Okay, this is a lot. Tip here, a tip here, and a tip here. I think we'll go like this. Your tip is here, here, and here. Okay, I think that's nailed it. Freddy says, "I love that you love my beautiful face." Aw. Nobody's the flying fox with the stars sparkling underneath them. Is that anything similar to what you did, Snugs? Also, welcome, Snugs. So glad you could make it. Okie dokie. Let's just draw this in and hope it works. Not usually a winning strat, but it's what we got. Nobody says. It's a dragon, not a fox. Oh, sorry. Yes. Dragon. It's a furry dragon. My bad. King says, join the yellow culture. How many cults do we need in this Discord, in this chat? Channel, that's what it's called. I mean, it's fine, as long as you all behave yourselves and don't get in any turf wars. So, King, how's your day been? Nobody says meow. Meow. Meow's back. Very uncutely. King says we need more yellow. Understandable. Okay, let's give this a play. Whoa! Oh, that's very win. Look, Mizuki, it's you. We got to do some shine on the nose, but aside from that, I think we're winning pretty hard. King says, I can't promise anything, but my day has been okay. Oh, wonderful. Mizuki says, it's awesome. You're awesome. I mean, it is you, so, Snug says, it's the whole Nyan Cat with the stars and the rainbow train and everything. Ah! Care to share? I keep forgetting to keep an eye on... Okay, YouTube's good. My DMs are always open. King says, I went for a walk, ate a uranium rod, and went for a walk. Oh, cool. Origin says, I think the sunburn I got yesterday is ripening me? Oh, no. Oh, buddy, don't get sunburns. Take it from Australian. They're not good. Don't be throwing hands with the sun. You'll lose. That's not a winning gambit. Alright, now to animate the booty. So, just a new blank frame here. A new copy frame here. King says, yummy, yummy in my tummy. Doug says, yum, yum. But yeah, for reals though, Austrian, always wear sunscreen when you're outside. There's nothing manly about throwing hands with the sun. Bits in a little. Just a little. You just gotta kind of like scratch at the outside a bit. Then we'll buff them again just a little on the inside. Don't need to buff them on that side. Scratch away at the sides of the mouth just a bit. Scratch. And then bring them up here again, just a tiny bit. So the ears a little. Clean up some of this bleed. Alright, that's good. New frame. Boom. King says, luckily I've never had a sunburn. Me and the Sonic Shell. Yeah, keep it that way, buddy. Austin says, I was cleaning carpets and I didn't even feel the sun. When I got inside, I noticed I was red. Oh, please learn this lesson, buddy. So many people die in Australia every year from skin cancer. It's not a good way. It's an awful way to go. So please learn this lesson and wear sunscreen next time you're gonna be outside for any period of time. Rhubarb, hello. King says, and I'm a nocturnal animals. Me too. Nocturnal animals unite. I guess we also gotta fiddle with the eyebrows too. Chili Chomps. Oh, Chili! Welcome! Indisposed, but hi! Welcome! we'll be working on your Scrungle in a little bit. I wanna finish, hopefully, Mizuki's before I get back into everyone else's, but yes, you are definitely high on the list, Jelly. And so glad you can make it. Rhubarb says, where your Vitelgo? Oh, hang on. I missed one. King says, pie will eat you. Rhubarb says, oh yeah, my grandpa had skin cancer, and the same thing as Michael Jackson had. Vitiligo. I know the one you mean. King says, Chili! Chili says, no problem. King says, yeah, problem. King, are you throwing hands? Please don't throw hands in my chat. Be nice. This is a safe space. Alright, let's get these eyebrows moving. So scrape away the inside and the bottom just a bit. And then we'll buff up the scrape out the outside and the bottom and buff up the inside and the top. Again, scraping away the outside and the bottom. A bit more. And buffing out the top and the inside. There we go. Rhubarb says, in case you didn't know, vitiligo is a medical condition where your immune system attacks melanin in your skin. Oh, I didn't know. I mean, I knew about vitiligo, but I didn't know that was the cause. Which, in those areas, removes all UV protection. Oh, I didn't know anything like that about that. Fascinating. Thank you so much for sharing. King says, no problem. I won't throw hands unless Judy wants me to. Beautiful. That's ideal. Thank you, gang. Rhubarb says, it's why Michael Jackson used an umbrella. Coverage is extremely important in these patches. And in total for your skin. My grandpa's presented as patches of pink on his skin. Interesting. Is it dangerous aside from the risk of sunburn? Like, I mean, I feel like having no melanin would make you very... I mean, does it damage the skin at all? Rhubarb says, it's why vitiligo is a autoimmune condition and not a skin condition. Ah. Okay, so painting our irises, like so. And another iris here. And we can do the next iris as well. Rhubarb says, not sunburn, complete skin cancer. Oh. Dear. King says, fun fact of the day. Thanks for the fun fact. Yeah, thank you. We do love learning here. How's your grandpa now? Rhubarb says menolin is a chemical component that determines skin pigment. The more you have, the darker your skin. Glyco attacks the melanin, killing it off and turning patches of skin pale and removing almost all melanin.
Says he died of COVID. My dad then had the goal to spread conspiracy theories about COVID after he died. Oh no. I'm sorry, Rhubarb. They sound like they were a pretty rad person. He was my hero. Oh, Rhubarb says, thank you, he was my hero. Rhubarb, if you're up for it, would you be interested in sharing any stories about your grandpa? Like, you say they were your hero, but I'm curious as to, what it is that you, appreciated so much about them. Only if you're up for it. I can understand if the things are still a bit raw for you. King says lots of love. Yeah. Give him a little bit of eye shine. There we go. And we're not gonna need to do any more because the rest of these are just gonna be copy pasted. Rhubarb says, it was in 2020. I miss him dearly. He was an amazing, accepting person who firmly believed in women's and LGBTQIA+ rights. Rhubarb says, when he passed, it was like my dad dropped a mask and started being absolutely awful to people. Oh. Did your dad and your grandpa get along at all before then? Right click, copy keyframe, right click, pistol. Right click, copy keyframe, paste. Alright, that's pretty close. Just gotta fill in a couple of gaps and I think we're good. From what I saw, yeah. Oh, sorry, Rhubarb says, from what I saw, yeah. But I think it was just so my grandpa didn't kill him. Oh, okay. King says, that must be tough. I hope you feel better. That's really gross. I'm not, not a fan of mask wearers. Like, I understand we all wear a mask in some capacity, but sometimes it's, Olgin says, Fox, is there a difference between the Yowie and the tusked Yowie? I think it's kind of in the name. I mean, aside from the name, nobody knows. They're notoriously elusive creatures. So, I take it you don't get along very well with your dad these days, Rhubarb? Okay, let's give this a play. That's pretty good. I'm not really hot on that right eye, though. It's jiggling a little too much, so let's chill that out a bit.
Yeah, this frame right here, this eye comes over too far. So let's correct that. It'll only take a sec. Let's give that a play. Still jiggling a bit too much at the bottom. Okay, that's probably better. Play. Beautiful. Oh, hang on, we've got a frame where the hair's not proper. There it is. Easy fix. King says, yeah, the tough part. Austrian says, did you fight a Yowie ever in your life? No, but I have been in a fist fight with a kangaroo. What else have I fought? Yeah, that's it, really. Just the kangaroo. Took a rocket to the face one time. King says, I cast emotional freedom on Pi. They roll a 10 and a 7. Austrian says, metal. Metal! Alright, let's give that a play. Oh, bring the tail and the glasses back. So the glasses aren't gonna flex, I don't think. We can keep them static. And play. Okay, we're gonna need to raise the glasses up a little as the animation goes, but this is pretty fire. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna pull this glasses line and glasses hull. Pin this one, and we're also gonna pin you. And this should be pretty easy. We're just gonna add in some frames here, and a duplicate frame here and here. Just grab these two layers and shuffle them up 1 pixel. Interesting. Oh yeah, shuffle them up 1 pixel, and then go new duplicate frame, and what's it again? Up a pixel. Dupe frame, down a pixel. Dupe frame, down a pixel. Give that a play. There we go. Looking good. Coney, welcome. King says, anyway, bye. I'm going to watch some anime on YouTube. Alright. Thank you so much for hanging out, King, and enjoy your animes. Scuzzy says, hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Scuzzy. I was on the road, couldn't chat. Okay, yes, thank you. Please, please don't try and chat while you're driving. But yeah, so glad you made it home safe. Coney waves. Hi, Coney. Welcome back. We're working on Scrungles. Coney, would you like a Scrungle? King says, I shall yeet you. Yet you? Hello, Coney. King says, yeah, why not? He's got you there. Alright, let's see how this... Oh, and now we've got to animate the book. It's front. Oh, front. Yeah, so we just gotta have the book translating up and down. And again, super easy. Coney says, cute purple creature. Yes, this is Mizuki. We're currently working on the always charming, ever lovely Mizuki. Oh, by the by, let's give Mizuki a little shout out. So Mizuki is a fellow streamer they're the wonderful voice you can hear in the background during the bitching about everything I'm doing during the Cobblemon streams. We collab for that. They also do a lot of general gaming stuff. So slash shout out Mizuki. So they do there we go, it worked. Yes. They do Fire Emblem. They were doing Kingdom Hearts. They do Dead by Daylight, and yeah, they collab with me on the weekends with Cobblemon. So if any of that sounds like something you'd be interested, they have a absolutely charming voice, so smooth and beautiful. But yes, they are very much appreciated, and I love the work we've done together, and I'm making them a little scrungle to say thanks. Cody says, don't yet eat the kitty. Scotty says, whose Scrungle is it? This is Mizuki. King says, bye. Oh, bye, King. He eats it. So Scuzzy, how you doing, buddy? We'll go ahead and animate these books. So pages, the lurk, pin that, and all this cover, and pin that. So we want to add a starter frame here. Starter frame here. We want to grab all of these, and that's good. Starter frame here. Oops. Clone frame. Oh, Sejik! Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Massive appreciation. Gifted sub to Scuzzy for real. Aw. And, oh, 5 gift subs. Thank you so much, Scuzzy. I really appreciate it. The subs really help get me by. Commissions are a bit messed up at the moment, so the Twitch subs are really helping me to keep the stress down. Kazu, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the show. I hope you're enjoying the Scrungles. Where in case you missed the blurb, where all the little blob creatures down the bottom, they're Scrungles. And for all the regular viewers, I like to make a custom Scrungle so that they can stand out a bit. I feel like the glasses need to be pulled up a little. Wait, yeah, the glasses need to be pulled up an extra frame for this. Yeah, the glasses aren't moving up fast enough. We gotta go back and fix that. So Jeek said, hang on, wait. Scuzzy says, Scuzzy is just feeling Scuzzy. Nobody says Scuzzy. Hi. Scuzzy says, oh, Sejik, thank you so much. Hi, nobody. At Sejik, thanks for the gift. Heart. Sejik says, no problem. Very much appreciated. But yeah, for the regulars, we make little Scrungles. And so, yeah, we've got such an amazing, diverse cast down the bottom. I hugely appreciate everyone for coming along. And it's really beautiful to see everyone coming together. So we'll move the book up. Whoops, not across. Not across. Up 1 pixel. Clone frame, and up another pixel. Clone frame, down a pixel. Clone, and you guessed it, down again. So now, in theory, the book's bouncing along with them. And, oh boy, are they speed reading the heck out of this. Nobody says love for Sejik. Yes. Also, hi mate. Lurk. Happy lurking, buddy. Alright, so let's tweak the glasses, and then I think we're done for the idol. So as I said, we gotta bring it up an extra pixel for this, and then 2 pixels for it. 4 pixels for that. Oh my. 1, 2, 3 pixels for this. Up an extra pixel for that. Extra 2 pixels for that. And then 1, 2 pixels for that. Wait. Alright, that'll do. Let's hide the book for a sec, just to make sure it all looks okay without it. Play. Beautiful! Bolsian says, so Australia has 2 Bigfoot / Great Ape things and 1 subspecies. Yeah. Go Australia. Lily, welcome! Oh, I'm glad you like it. This is Mizuki. We're making a Scrungle for Mizuki. We've been collabing together a bit. This is them with their lurking mode, reading their little book. But yes, Lily, welcome back. How you doing? Oh man, long time no see. Mizuki says hi. That me. It is you. Lily says hi, guys. Hi, Lily. So let's pause all this. And yeah, we'll get to finishing the run cycle. This is what we've got so far. Looking good. We've got to add the sparkles, which we can copy and paste from the previous thing. Lily says, oh, hang on. Scotty says, Mitsuki-chan! Kale says, hello, Lily! Lily says, I'm a little stressed, but fine. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're doing well. What is it that's got you stressed out? Do you have more exams? Or, are your parents still being silly? Chaos says lurk. Happy lurking, Chaos! And don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on the YouTube chat at the corner of my eye, so if you want to switch over to that, I'll still see your chats. So, was it? Alright! Scrungle. So, we're gonna need to add glasses. I think that's it. Then we just do the color for this. Man, we are absolutely tearing through this, Oh, and then we've got to come back... Actually, you know what? It's... Before we start finishing the run, maybe we'll do the sleep. Yeah, let's do the sleep. So, new paint layer. Oh, we need a new group layer. Just to keep it all organized. Sleep. Pop this in there. We'll bring this back as a template, just so we can see what we're working on. This guy says, Chaos, hi! Lily says, nah. I need to move to my dad, because Mum is moving for her job to another country. That's going stress. Oh, no. Yeah. Moving countries is always stressful, no matter how often you do it. How are you coping, though? You've moved quite a few times. Do you have like a procedure for this? Okay, so how do we do this? We obviously need like the big tail. So let's start with the tail. It's kind of like Mizuki's whole thing. So big tail. We'll wrap it around like so, and then have it come over here. Well, let's invert this layer for... Oh, actually, we can't do what we're doing if we invert it. Bring this up here, and then around. So now we can hide this. Then, draw the body. So I'm thinking, have cheek floof over here. You know, I'm gonna bring this back. Hide this. And I'm just gonna have a snippet of this over on my second screen. Lily says, what is that? What is what? Lily, Scuzzy says, stressful unless you're Scuzzy. Scuzzy doesn't care where as long as roof overhead. Scuzzy's tough. Tough Scuzzy. Scuzzy is strong. We love Scuzzy. Okay, so then eye and eye, little nose, ear, something like this, maybe? Hair floof. And then another ear over here. Okay, tail could definitely be bigger. So let's bring the body up. And erase out all this. And then we'll just go like so. And then we'll go big. Go big or go home. The tail around here. And then I think we'll bring the body up a little, so it's a little more on rather than in the tail. Cat says, hello, Scuzzy! Scuzzy says, Scuzzy, just small brain. Not enough space for stress. Oh. Poor Scuzzy. Sounds like you're dealing with a lot of stress. Let's flatten out the bottom of the tail a little more, just to make it clear that they're on the tail. They were very, very explicit that they want to be sleeping on the tail. So we've got to make sure we get that in. And Sky says, I might be overwhelmed, but not stressed. Do you have strategies for managing your overwhelm? Because that's very important. Shit happens to everyone, but the difference is how you cope. Also, Scuzzy, I'm glad you like the I'm on Smoko song that I posted. For context, in case you in case it wasn't obvious from context, Smoko is like an Australian term for like a smoke break. It's kind of like a generic term for like a 15-minute break. Like you've got your lunch break, which is like half an hour where you go and get something to eat, but then you've also got a smoko break, which is like 15 minutes where people either go out to have smoke or just chill out for a little bit if they're non-smokers. But yeah, I heard that I was at Lawn Bowls with my cousin, and oh, you Googled it? Oh, okay, cool. I was at Lawn Bowls with my cousin, and that came on the PA music thing, and I was like, oh my god. I actually turned to my cousin, I was like, oh my god, I got a friend who this is perfect for. Rubo says, well, my family doesn't believe in therapy for loss, so it's been tough. And his wife basically sold all his things, ignored his will, and married a new guy in less than 2 months. Oh, good heavens. Sorry to continue it, but his death caused a huge family drama. No, dude. It's okay, buddy. I'm happy for you to share. Scotty says, Rhubarb, hi, sweet bean. How are you doing though? Like, do you have like a good, like, I know you said you've got your partner, but do you have like a good network of people you can lean on? I mean, I have heard it said that therapy is just a professional friend. And that's from a therapist. Rhubarb says, oh, Suji says, hi Rhubarb! Suji says, yeah, my fam also doesn't believe in therapy. I know how hard it is for you. That's really unfortunate. That so many people are so, anti... I think it's the individualism. It's toxic. Really is just straight up toxic individualism. This obsession with dealing with your own problems. Otherwise, you're not a man or something similar like that. Oh, actually, no, that's deflective. I think the idea is that you're somehow defective if you seek therapy, which is silly, because, you know, you're not defective if you go... Well, actually, I think a lot of people see themselves as being defective if they go see a doctor as well. It's very toxic. Scuzzy says, stay strong, Rhubarb. Yes, you got this, buddy. We all believe in you. For whatever that's worth. Let's do a little bump on the tail, where the nose is kind of like overlapping a bit. Tickler Bungus. That's an interesting name. Welcome. How you doing? We're working on Scrungles. In case you weren't here for the 10 previous time I mentioned it. They're the little guys. See jumping around down the bottom. We make those for regular viewers or regular chatters. Yeah, regular chatters. Everyone's got their little OC down there, and that's what's making up the amazing, diverse cast. This is all of our regular chatters OCs, and we're currently working on Mizuki, who is a fellow streamer, and they join us for the. They collab with me on the Common streams on Thursdays, and I hugely appreciate them. Their company during streams, and just the fact that they're an amazing person in general. Kind of want to just celebrate that. But yes, welcome! Zayshik says, very scared of how much that toxic mentality still exists. It's tragic. I try to be patient with it though, because I know it's a hard thing to beat. Like it really is beaten into a lot of people from a very young age. It's cultural. I try to be as loving with people who are suffering through this as much as anyone else. Rubo says, anyway, my RAM comes in today. Oh, wonderful! Oh my god, do you have the tracking? Have they given you the tracking number yet? Tickler says, not bad, what about you? I'm doing well. I'm recovering from a rather unpleasant bout of the flu. Had a good week of just being quite miserable. But we're good now. I'm definitely on the mend. Thank you for asking. Scuzzy says, well, I was raised on therapy, no-no, cry no-no, anger no-no, just neutral, always pray to Jesus. That, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Kids raised in that environment really have a lot of healing to do, unfortunately. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, you're beautiful, Scuzzy, but, don't be negligent of the damage that can do in attachment. Lochno, welcome. I hope you're ready to do the work, Scuzzy, because you are a beautiful person and you deserve love and you deserve to be loved, and that can be difficult when you're raised in an environment where your feelings are routinely dismissed and devalued, but your feelings are important, and they deserve to be acknowledged, even if that may be difficult and scary sometimes. Bolzian says, some massive winds just came by. Oh, you got a storm rolling in? Okay, let's bring them up just a little bit more. Bring the tail down just a smidge, because again, we want to make it bleedingly obvious that they're on the tail. So, grab this, grab all of this, and this. Hit the V, bring it down. Rhubarb says, Scuzz, you're not inadequate. In fact, you're more than adequate. You're extraordinary. Never forget that. Absolutely. Thank you, Rhubarb. Very well put. Let's redo this cheap floof. That, and like that. Nice. Let's Bring this bit of the tail back a little. Bring this bit of the tail down a little. Smash, smash, smash. So Sheik says, so sweet. Rhubarb says, Fox, I have terrible news. Oh no, what's up? I'd be graveyard keeper. Oh no, you might have to go and do something else with your life. Come on, buddy, there's a whole wide world out there. There's more to life than just graveyard keeper. You got so much you can do, so much to give. Oh, Mizuki. Okay, Mizuki sent me a picture. They want to put... Okay, I'll do it. Oh, it's gonna be tricky, but I'll figure something out. Rhubarb says no! I have no reason to touch grass anymore. Oh, wait, no reason not to touch grass anymore. I mean, let's I didn't say that. Let's not get carried away, buddy. Let's not be hasty. The grass doesn't necessarily have to be touched. Scrungle says, I also have terrible news. I finished watching Black Clover for the fourth time. Oh, I haven't watched Black Clover once. So Sheik says, ah ha 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 ha. Okay, so let's hide the actually, oh man, this is actually looking adorable. I'm loving how this sleepy Mizuki's coming along. Still needs some more work, but we're rolling it back to the book. And we gotta drop some Yuri on this cover. So Scuzzy says, I have no anime to watch. Have you watched Ergo Proxy? I think you might like Ergo Proxy. I think it's actually on YouTube. I think someone uploaded it to YouTube. I don't know if it's still up or if they took it down, but it was on YouTube for a bit. Maybe give that a go. I feel like it'd be your cup of tea. It's a bit heavy. It goes pretty hard on the philosophy side of things, but it has excellent style. The opening... wait. Is the opening or closing? The closing song. Oh, you've seen it? Ah, nuts. What'd you think? Did you like it? Liked it. Awesome. Alright, so we've lined up the cover a little. Oh, hang on. Actually, no, this is fine. I can just delete all the... Yeah, this is fine. I was a little worried for a second there about the animations, but I can just... It's just translating. I can just redo that easy once the pictures are on. So, they want two people kissing each other. It's gonna be a bit of a stretch to fit that much detail in here, but we'll do our best. Scotty says, I've watched so many animes, I can't even count that high. So, more than 10? Rhubarb says, who's kissing and can I watch? Absolutely. Mizuki sent me this picture of what they'd like to have on the cover. They had this one as an option. And they had this one. And I think they just want a single... I don't know if they wanted a single frame of it? Oh, okay, we've got an ad starting in 5 minutes. So if anyone has, like, you know, water to get up and have a stretch or something. Stay hydrated, stretch that booty. Mizuki says they weren't meant to be options for the actual art you're making. What? Well, we're here now. Maybe you should have pointed that out. let's, Rubib says, oh my god, Mizuki is here, I'm scared. Yeah, me too. I'm drawing this, this fan art Scrungle in hopes that it'll, placate them. I just wanted to make something stupid. Well, what if I want to make something stupid too, Mizuki? Huh? Did you ever think of that? That's what I thought. I'm getting pretty good at this whole pixel art thing. I'm gonna have to squeeze way back here. And then and then the bottom mouth of the other little fella. Man, these two are really eating each other's faces. Mizuki says, isn't that what you always do anyway? Exactly. We love making the stupids. You know what I say, the worst ideas are usually the most fun. And then there's the head of the other guy there. Like that. Okay, that works. Now, I think we can bring all of this up and to the left a little, get a little bit more space, and maybe, just maybe, we can cram in those arms. Alton says, I'm back! Just need to go out barefoot and grab the carpets I cleaned. The storm is approaching. Ooh, okay. Barefoot Austrian blushes. Scuzzy says, I love the Scrungles are actually bigger now. I can see the details on my right. Yes! Maybe you could have them that size regularly. Alright, and colors. So I'm gonna tweak this a little. I'm gonna make the colors of the two guys, or two people, a little different. So we're gonna make this guy here a white color, just so they can, because we're working with pixel art here. We gotta use every tool we can get our hands on. And I'm gonna make this guy here a creamy color. Again, just so they can differentiate a little better. And then we'll make the shirt on this one be this sort of red-y kind of color. Mizuki says, Fox, I think you should also have one that's based on Australia's Ozrin's recent art. I can't cram that into pixel art. That'd never work. Wait, hang on. Mizuki, what exactly do you mean by you should have one that's based on Ozrin's art? You mean like a Scrungle or a book cover or what? Rumo says, alright, buckle up, y'all. It's time for the mail trip. Oh, good luck! I hope you get your card. Your RAM. Okay, there we go. I think we can move. I can move these up a little. So move them up a bit more into that corner. We gotta use the square marquee tool because the lasso tends to rasterize things a bit, and we do not want that. That's icky. Up and across. We are really working for these pixels. Mizuki says, yes, Fox, and prick Scrungle. Oh god, even the Scrungles aren't safe. Leave the Scrungles alone. There's nothing sacred anymore. Alright, so go ahead and grab all this. Ah, wrong layer. All this. There we go. Change the coloring. Scroll out. How's that? Scuzzy says, Scuzzy is going on Smoko. Leave me alone. Okay. Okay, cool. So now we just got to duplicate this frame across. So I'm gonna remove that. Remove that. Oops. That and remove that. Duplicate. Move it up. Duplicate. Move it up. Duplicate. Move it down. Duplicate. Move it down. And then do the same thing for the line art. I'm gonna have to go back and remove. 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 And remove. Duplicate. Up. Duplicate. Up. Duplicate. Down. Duplicate. Down. There we go. How's that? It'll be extremely hard to see. Like, okay, so it'll be barely visible at 100%. Oh, zoom in? Gotta wait for half an hour for all the latency to catch up. It's perfect. Yay! Success! Alright, now we can get back to the sleeping. So cute. So let's bring the back of this tail back a bit. Again, you really want to sell that they're sleeping on the tail. So we'll bring it back like that. Bring that around. Picking up this part of the tail. And I also want to pick up this part of the tail. And we'll have a little bit of animation on the tail, just have it like flicking up and down, or the end of it flicking up and down. Body breathing. Start here down a little bit more. Start here out, like so. So Sheik says, I looked up the stuff on the label on the plush. It's called Mipsy, the axolotl. Oh, it is an axolotl. I don't know if anyone was placing bets on that, but if you did, congratulations. I know a couple of people, a good number of people guessed axolotl. I think Yemi said axolotl? Who else? Alright, I think that works. It's kind of like curled up on their tail. Adorable. Love it. So, Mipsy the axolotl. Cute. So she says, I'm back! And by the way, it has finally cooled down a lot. Scozy is not dying from the heat anymore. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, that heat was savage. I major sympathy for all my Euro friends that have been suffering from the latest round of global warming. It's not fun. But you survived, and I'm so glad. Don't know what I'd do without you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We've got room for some Zeds up in this corner. Well, I had the glasses on a... Scuzzy says, well now we gotta deal with storms. But like, storms, so it's fine. Oh, but I like storms, so it's fine. Yes. I also love storms. Oh man, good thunder. Actually, I had to go down to the shops to get some more medicine today. And of course it was late at night. It was like, it's like 9 p.m. And on the way home it started hailing. It was only for like a couple of minutes, but oh boy, it is so, like, I was under shelter when it came down, so I was okay, but it's so pretty. They're like all these tiny little pearls just dropping from the sky. It's so cool. It was nice just standing under the covers and watching all the ice fall from the sky. Oh, Electro Shop's playing Enna Dream Barbecue. Oh, cool. Gotta get me a little snack. I got some peanut butter and a banana here. Smithy said, I love walking through rain. I put on my earbuds and just walk around. It's so relaxing. It really is. I also adore that. I have good memories of walking around in Tokyo in the rain during monsoon season. Had the whole place to myself. It was glorious. Oh, my model's tweaking? Oh no. None of that. Maybe it was just upset that I was eating. Austin says, God, I finally found out what does the X for Bigfoot on a Bigfoot map mean. It was the Tanzanian wild man incorrectly labeled. Oh. So it says, well, it was. Yeah, I think it's because I was eating. Sometimes when I put my hand in front of my mouth, it gets very upset. Like anything going in front of the face. Yeah, there we go. Causes it to freak out. Scuzzy says, I love walking through rain. Oh, sorry, so it says there's pluses on loving the nighttime and rain. There's rarely any people at night, or when it's raining. Yes, that's definitely what I love about it too. You get the whole world to yourself. And then we have the what is it called? The frame thing going up the top, because, you know, the ears are up the top, so of course they come up and over. They just hang down on the face. So we can invert this. And add in a, lenses layer. Rissy! Oh, welcome! How you doing, Rissy? Let's add in a backing. Actually, let's re-invert that. So we can see. Rissy says I EP. Aw. Why EP though? Asking for a friend. That friend is you. Rissy says, why not EP? Bed comfy. Eeping is comfy. Indeed. I wish I was still in bed. It's been, oh man, it's been raining all day. I love being in bed when it's raining. It's so lovely. Although, it does make for a struggle getting out of bed. Invert this layer. Pacify this layer. There we go. Glasses. Easy. We want to make them jump though. Okay, so it's these two. Let's add a new frame here, then duplicate frame here. Duplicate frame. Oh, speaking of rain, oh boy, that's a lot of that's heavy ass rain dropping in now. I don't suppose any y'all can hear it. Reverb says it's here. Oh, wonderful. Reverb's I'm foaming at the mouth. Reverb's ram must have arrived. Congratulations. Duplicate, and bring this up. Duplicate, bring it down. Duplicate, bring it down. Alright, we're gonna have to fix up the ear things, but this is a good start. Rhubarb says, no, my marshmallows! Rhubarb says, although I'm seriously considering my marshmallows, yes. Rhubarb says, marshmallows better than ram. I don't know. You can eat ram, you can't eat marshmallows. Austrian says, I have been mistaken. I don't know what is a Tanzanian wild man, or why it is in Kenya. I hate life. These things happen, buddy. It's just it's a temporary setback. Come back. You'll figure it out. Alright, glasses are in. I mean, this is coming along really quick. Chaos says, I'm back! Welcome back, Chaos! Chaos, how you doing today, by the way? I saw you playing League earlier. How'd that go? Austrian says, I hate Redditors and how they don't know how to make correct maps. Yeah. Scotty says, I wish I liked marshmallows. They look tasty, just way, way too sweet for me. Yeah, they're sweet and they're, Although, I appreciate that other people appreciate them. New layer, so it's gonna be the layer for all of our, patterns. Oh boy, do we have some patterns to make. I'm gonna hide this layer. And we're going to hide the glasses as well. Anything to make things a little simpler. And we're also going to hide the tail. Because again, just want to simplify this as much as we can. Kale says, doing good. I've been at the hut all day, just studying and taking phone breaks in between. Oh, wonderful. I played League yesterday. Ah, I see. How's the hut doing? I remember you saying you were doing some renovations? Okay, this is the snoot. And snoot going like this. And up like that. There we go. Give him the panda eyes. Like so. And panda eye over that side. Scuzzy says, I love my spice. I love my bitter. I love my sour. I just can't stand sweet things. I miss gummies, but they're too sweet for me. I also love spice. Man, spices. We love spices. Cass says the internet here is not that good, so doom scrolling gets interrupted. So I can get back to studying. Oh, I see. Yes. Kale says, not much to do here anymore. Now I can just enjoy being here. Beautiful. That's wonderful. I'm glad. Alright, let's put in the eyebrows. One eyebrow. Two eyebrow. And now we animate. So, face frame, onion skinning. I don't know how much onion skinning is going to help us here. But it can't hurt. Risty says, "Lurk, happy lurking." Scott says, "Glad to have you here." Yay! Kale says, "Not much to do here." Oh, yeah. Okay, onion skinning is in fact not going to help at all. Okay, so snoot, like so, and then this part along here. There we go. Now we put in the panda eyes. I wonder what the rest is up to today. Alright, cool. So we'll come back and do the eyebrows later. Missy says, hello! Rissy is up to eeping. That sounds like an excellent plan for the day. I'm a big fan of eeping, for sure. I'm Sleepy Fox, and I endorse this message. Eep. And then, like this. Snoot. Here says, it's raining here outside, so I'm up for some eeps too. Oh, beautiful. That sounds so cozy. Oh man, a cabin out in the woods with the rain. Oh, that sounds ideal. Ooh, lost frame. Scuzzy says, I wish it would start to rain here. I'd go for a walk. Oh man, I haven't been hiking a week. I've been too ill to go out. Looking forward to getting out. Going for a walk. Chaos says it was storming with thunder earlier too. So cozy. Oh man, beautiful. Alright, eyebrows! Get those angry Mizu eyebrows in. You know they're up to mischief with eyebrows like that. This is like on my way to cause mischief face. Mizuki is stuck in like permanent gremlin face. Alright, let's bring back the base color and see how that works. Okay, we want a bit more than 2 frames. There we go. Good enough. Alright, let's get those eyes in. So we'll start with the sclera. And we'll just go through and paint in the sclera for all the frames, and then we'll come back and do the irises. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I think probably stand to go. Why is there a transform mask? Oh. Okay, we can't touch that unfortunately because it's got a transform mask on it. So this says, oh, yesterday I went for a little walk. Then I went to the lake, cooked dinner, and sat by the fire till I heard a growl. Pure terror in my eyes. I put the fire out and skedaddled back home as fast as possible. Oh no. What do you think it might have been? Like a bear? A wolf? I don't suppose you have coyotes there. A very angry moose? Ozune says Bigfoot. I mean, it's a possibility. That, bring back the glasses. Play. Cute. Okay, cool. To the tip of the tail. anything else we're missing? Yeah, tip of the tail, head sparkles, and we're good. Scuzzy says, could have been a wolf or a dog, no idea, but I'm glad I didn't figure it out. Scuzzy says, wait, Chaos says, I think I missed something. Oh, wait, Chaos says who wins? The cat crazy or fox fight? A cat, a cat with a knife or a fox with a knife? I don't know, I might be biased, but I'm gonna say fox. I could take him. Okay, sparkles. Sparkles. There we go, sparkles. So we're gonna copy this layer. And we're gonna go in and plonk you here, underneath the glasses. Paste layer. And we're gonna add a transform mask to this. I'm gonna bring up our background so we can see what we're working a little better. On. Cow says the cat grain. What? Oh! Oh, it's getting picked up. Cute. I was worried for a second there. So, let's see. Transform mask. Done. Control T. Move it over here. I think I want to mirror this horizontal as well. Okay, I don't think a transform mask is going to work for this, unfortunately. We're going to have to go through and manually move all these fellas across. But that's okay. Chaos says, I got some subs gifted, so now I'm just playing around with the emotes. Ah, wonderful! Found anything good? I want to flip this layer. So layer, transform, mirror horizontal before we do anything else. And then, yeah, I'm going to move all these over. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to move all these over to start with. Do my... Wait. Flipping it... Oh, flipping it only does the one layer. Huh? Wait, no, flipping it should do all... Hang on, whoa. Layer, transform, mirror horizontal. Oh, it only does the... Wait, no. Oh, no, it doesn't. This is the dispute there. Okay, I was freaking out over nothing. But yeah, we're gonna move all these sparkles into position. So find one. Oh man, this is gonna be difficult. Oh, okay. Oh, Chaos says... Wait, huh? Oh! Cute. You know, okay, so if we hide all these layers, just to make it a little easier on us, and we just want to move, oh, turn on onion skinning, that'll definitely help. Move all these over here. Next frame, and we want to bring, there we go, that's much easier. Actually, in fact, we can bring back these. And go back to our stars. And yeah, just move all these stars into position. There we go. And now we start moving them vertically. So this is our base. They move up, so we're gonna move all the stars up. They continue moving up, so we're gonna move all the stars up. And then they're gonna start moving down a little. So we're gonna move the stars down a little. And then they move down a lot, so we're gonna move the stars down a lot. And then they return. Okay, let's give that a peek. Play. Beautiful! Alright. So, last thing to do with the run is do the tail pan, and then we're good to ship. So we just gotta do the tail pan, then we gotta do the sleep, and then we can upload Mizuki. Oh my god, this is so hype. We're almost done. We've almost got our first Scrungle for the day. So we'll start by painting the base color. So it's the same as the, actually, hang on. Yeah, we'll just do the base color and then we'll do the pattern as an overlay. So, there's another thing I want to do. Maybe it'll have to take up the mothball slot, but I've been working on a one-page rule set for TTRPGs. And I've been cooking on an idea on how to make like a tutorial for it. And I was thinking, it might be really, really cool to make like a little one-shot comic of a bunch of adventurers going through a dungeon and explaining the rules of the game through the comic book. Because I'm kind of making this for people who struggle with typical TTRPGs. Either they're just not good at maths and they don't want to have to like get the DM to do all the maths for them, or they might have attention issues, like they can't really focus on a lot of nitty-gritty stuff, or they just have or yeah, maybe they have reading comprehension difficulties. And I think a comic book would be kind of ideal for a lot of these folks. Because everything's kind of like in pictures, and I just feel like it's a great way to explain the rules in a way that no one can get confused with. And also, it'll be fun! I do so love the idea of making another comic book. I haven't made one in so long. Alright, so... tail pattern goes a bit like that. And... alright, this will be fairly easy. We just gotta do this little zigzag thing on all the frames. They don't have to line up perfectly because, oh boy, this thing flicks around like crazy. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to giving that a go. I'll have to finish off the rule set first. That's gonna be a bit of a job. There we go. And... okie dokie, let's take a peek at how that works. Play. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Alright, now we just gotta do the sleeping. So that's run done. And the sleeping should be pretty easy, because we just gotta have the squash and stretch of the breathing. and the Zs, then do the color, and that's it. Whoa, there goes my pen. Yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and go to here, just pull this line. Yes, we got the right one. Base frame. New frame. Onion skinning. I think a new frame is best, because everything's going to get shuffled around just a little. So, the top of the head's going to come up, and the ear's going to come in a little. Like so. It's going to pivot around this base point like this. Ocean! Mountain. Mountain? A mountain of what? And the cheek bits are gonna rise up more than the rest of the body. And because I don't know, it just looks cute. Don't at me. Hair's gonna move up a little. I'm not gonna worry about animating this too much. A little bit of sway could be nice. Also it says Honey Island Swamp Monster. The heck are you talking about? I'm gonna do the same thing with the ears. The ears gonna rise up more than the head around them. Also says Honey Island Swamp, Louisiana. Okay. Same thing with the tail. So the tip of the tail is gonna rise up a lot more than the rest of the tail around it. But the rest of the tail is going to rise up just a little. And I think the face is going to stay mostly in place. Okay, we'll rise it up just a teeny tiny bit. There we go. Also it says, oh, I remember that. Honey Island Swamp, Louisiana. What are you talking about, Osrian? Buddy, please. What's going on? You're scaring me. And then we'll flex in the back here a little. And then we're good. Go ahead and paint in this eye. Rise the eye up just a little, teeny tiny bit. Beautiful. Another layer. We want this to be a new layer though. Layer? Frame, sorry. Not layer. Also says, you're going insane. Calm down, Fox. You're the boss of me. I'll go insane if I want to. You can't stop me. Why do I want to be insane? Do you think of that? Huh? 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 Don't tell me what to do. I'll be the craziest fox alive, you'll see. Suzuki's over here sleeping on a literal mountain of floof. I don't think they'll be sharing. Okay, and the head comes in a little. Cheek floof rises up. Again, more than the body around it. Like so. Oops. Okay, so this part of the tail is going to come in a little. So, Lucian, what are you up to anyway? You're talking a lot about cryptids. Are you still working on the cryptid map? Bring the tail all the way around, like so. Logan says yes! Oh, wonderful! Alright, let's play back through this. Beautiful. Oh, this is amazing. Alright, cool. So. So you right click, copy keyframe, we'll just go ahead and tween these, paste. Easy come, easy go. And yeah, this is really easy. Just gotta draw between the lines. Okay, I spoke too soon. Electroshock, hi! Welcome! How you doing? We're working on, Scrungles! Scrungleizing. How was your stream? Oh, I saw you doing, oh, shoot, what were you doing today? I peeked over for a minute, and I got really excited about what you were doing. Oh, you were playing Enna, the barbecue Enna thing. Oh man, I love that game so much. I would have loved to have come along. It's such a fun game. It's such a trip. It was so funny. Oh yeah, it is. It's so clever. So you enjoyed it? Yeah, I really. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad. Oh yeah, Electroshock says, yeah, I really liked it. Awesome. Electroshock says it was very druggy. Oh yeah, it was. It really does feel like something of an acid trip, and it's so creative too. The way they use the medium of games, like it's not a game. It feels so much like an art form that's using the medium of games. I know that probably sounds pretentious as fuck, but it's true. Rissy says, look, hide in mod view now. Okay. Why hide in mod view though? Like, not that I mind, I'm just curious as to what that means. What does it mean? Okay, and we clean out that, and now we grab this, copy keyframe, paste it with the end, tween that. New. But yeah, Electroshock, how's your day been? It was nice. Wonderful. I enjoyed my streaming and art fight stuff. Oh, awesome! I've been dealt quite a bit of art fight FOMO. So I may very well be participating as a late entry. Because it does look like a lot of fun. Risty says, oh, art fight is starting? Art fight has started! Chaos says luck. Happy looking Chaos! I think this line goes here. And I think this line goes here. And maybe this line goes here. I've got no idea what's going on here, but I'm just hoping that whatever I do lines up. Yeah, it's probably fine. But yeah, the art fight's, it's well underway. Apparently the servers were down for a little bit. It's so popular, the community accidentally DDoS'd them. The art fight servers. Beautiful! Oh, so cute! Oh, this is so win. Yeah, we just gotta get the colors down, then we can get started on, I don't know, maybe Ike? Maybe Chili? Not sure. Oh, Missouri says that's so cute! And that's gonna be me right now, because I just want my exam to be over, and it's tomorrow. Oh no. Well, good luck, Mizuki. Not that you need it. You're a clever cookie, and you study so hard. I'm sure you got this in the bag. Big frame. Loop it under. Read reference. So double check YouTube. Okay, no one's typing YouTube. Nacho Shark says, I'll be back. Gotta go pick up meds. Good luck. Stay safe out there. Oh, Osman says, did you know that there are around 4 Bigfoots in Tennessee? Wow. Tennessee's really, going all in on the Bigfoot economy. Osman says, Bigfoot types. Oh, we don't need onion skinning on this anymore. It's gonna get in the way. It's pretty cool that you're making this catalog of cryptids. This is global cryptids, yeah? Osrian? Osrian says you also have Skinned Tom in Tennessee. That sounds horrible. Is Skin Tom okay? Osrian says it's a Bigfoot globe map. Oh, I see, I see. Awesome. Well, I'm glad someone's doing this work. Is the SCP paying you very well? Who am I kidding? The SCP doesn't pay people. Ozzy says, I also am trying to make a other one with neo dinosaurs. Okay. Awesome. Layer. Here, floof. Eyebrow. Oh, so cute. We don't have the glasses in yet, but that's looking pretty good. Go ahead and paint in a bit more base for this. And then we'll add in the tail stripe. Like so. Wonderful. Osman says, Tennessee red cheetah. I love cryptids. They are pretty cool. Alright. New base. New color. And, yeah, let's just get to painting. Don't want to do that. That was wrong. Erase. 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 Oh, Vidya Monster, welcome! It was just a Chester Cheetah cosplay. Probably. I wonder how many... Oh, Vidya says, hi, hello, hello, hello. How you doing, buddy? Get all these base colors in. Yeah, Vidya, welcome. We're working on Scrungles again. Today is Mizuki, the always charming and very much appreciated Mizuki. We do, IC paper creature. Who this? Oh, this is Mizuki. Sorry, chat's a little laggy. We're actually finishing this up. This is the last, little bit. We've got the line art for the sleep done. So, is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. That's the lineup for the sleep. We've got the run cycle done. So this is them on the move. This is the idle. And finally, the lurk. We've actually got three on the run right now. Sorry, on the go right now. We've got Mizuki, that we're almost finished. We've got Ike, that we've made a pretty good start on. This is their idol. And then finally we've got Chili Chomps, who is... Yeah, we've concepted up their... So it's gonna be their lurk. Wait, no, this is their sleep. This one's gonna be... What? Oh, I hit the wrong layer. This is gonna be the lurking one, which I love. This one's gonna be so much fun. They're just kind of like chomping on a another Scrungle. And then here's their idol that we've got animated. But yeah, this is what we're working on. And yeah, in case you don't know, the little... Oh, nobody! Welcome back! The little scrungles are the little creatures down the bottom there. Big stretch! And yeah, scrungle's just a way for me to say thanks to the folks who chat a lot in stream, keep me company, keep me going. Anyway, yeah, we're just putting on the finishing touches. So glad you could be here. Anyway, Vidya, what you been up to, buddy? Alright, we'll go ahead and paint all this in. And yeah, we'll do all the painting first, and then we'll come back and we'll erase out the bleed after that. Actually, wait, no. No, let's do the bleed as we go. I think it might be a little bit faster to do that, because then when we duplicate the frames, we're not adding extra work every time. I think. Maybe. That's how we're doing it. Probably ends up being exactly the same. Oh no. Oh, I didn't have frames on this. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and add those in. Vidya says, oh, I was working on my first art fight, trying to practice animations. Oh, well, you're in the right place. We're also doing animations. What kind of animations were you doing? Oh, do you want art tags? Care to share? Nobody! Yes, Bongo Fox. We love good Bongo. Go. Scuzzy says, I'm back! Sorry, something on my head broke, and I was trying to figure out how a belt works. The belt, in fact, did not work. I fixed it. Yes, I spent 15 minutes staring at a belt. It's okay, buddy. Did you figure the belt out in the end? Were you victorious in your battle against the belt? MC says, wouldn't mind an attack. I wouldn't mind attacking. Speaking of, I'm thinking of setting up a day for a art fight. Maybe Wednesday. This is the only day I have free. Yes, I won against the belt. Oh, cool. So if anyone wants to collab on Wednesday for art fight stuff, hit me up. Because I would very much appreciate a body double. Huge fan of body doubling. Okay, so we're gonna rise up this bit here just a little. And we're going to erase out... wrong layer. Anywho, we're gonna... As I said, whoopsies, wrong color. Raise, oh, this is too much. Yeah, okay. Raise this up just a little. I'm gonna erase out this section. And I'm gonna fill in these bits. Nobody says I'm Sleepy. Hi, Sleepy, I'm Fox. Scotty says the problem, the teeth of the belt, were pushed out in the wrong side, so I couldn't latch the belt, and it did not work. I don't know how to explain. Nobody says, you're a sleepy fox. No, you're a sleepy fox. Can't we all just be sleepy fox? You got a sleepy fox, and you got a sleepy fox. Y'all got sleepy fox. Scotty says there might be something wrong with Scuzzy. Don't mind me, I never got diagnosed or checked. I don't know if wrong is the right word. You're just unique. Nobody says I'm probably gonna go to bed. Rest well, nobody. Thank you so very much for hanging out. It was wonderful seeing you again, and congratulations on getting your certificate. You did it. Well done. Let's go. But yes, rest well. You've earned it. Altoon says Bigfoot sighting in North Carolina was just me dressed in animal skin, says Shaman. Random news article. Nobody says, yeah! Sweet dreams. So he says, give the E-Pal, I believe in you. Yeah, kick that sleep's ass. Nobody says, good night, sleep. Sweet dreams. Okie doke. So we're gonna... Oops, wrong layer again. Erase out a bit of this. Paint in a bit of that. Paint up a bit of this. Because he says, notice me, Fox Senpai. Major look. Yes, you did. Well done, Scuzzy. Also, hi, Scuzzy. I see you there, buddy. Pat, pat, pat. Fox Senpai's noticed you. Happy lurking, MC! Oh, I should ask MC when they get back if they, had any more brainstorms on idols and lurks for their little dinosaur creature. Olsen says, I need to sleep. I hope you have a cute stream and remember to kiss your homies goodnight. Alright, good night, Austrian. Kisses you goodnight. Mwah. Sweet dreams. Okay, I think about here. And then down, and then up, and then down again. Let's go! Okay, and I quite like the idea of having the eyebrows stay in the same spot. Oh, actually, no, they're gonna have to rise up. MC says, dinosaur creature is actually a dragon. Oh, but I had to dumb down the shape to a dinosaur with wings. shave away a bit of that, and then rise it up a bit on this end, and shave it off a little bit here. Slayer. Shave off a lot of here. Shave off a lot of there. Buff out a lot of here. And that. So this says, well, dinosaurs are just wingless dragons, in a way. Yeah. Right click, keyframe, and paste, and let's just go ahead and do a little bit of tweaking on this. Just bring you up a little, bring you down just a little, across, up. Out. Speed brain. Alright, let's see how that looks. We've got to finish the tail, but pretty close. Still gotta do the glasses. MC says I'll send more sketches for the idle and lurk pose as soonish. Oh, okay, no rush, buddy. It's gonna be a wee while. Oh, T, welcome! Some sort of herbal thing? No, this is Mizuki. We've actually made, oh my god, T, we've made so much progress. Also, T, if you want a Scrungle, I would be happy to make you one. We'll absolutely fast track, yeah, the T. Happy looking MC. So yeah, this is what we got for the sleeping so far. This is the run. Look at him go. So it says hi, hey Grey T. So yeah, that's Mizuki on the go. This is the Mizuki idle, and this is Mizuki lurking. Ogre says, we can do some Scrungle talk sometime maybe. I'd love to, that'd be wonderful. I currently have, 3 on the go, and 2 being planned. So, we have a lot of Scrungles, but I'd be delighted to add, you to the list. Because I feel like when you show up, you deserve a Scrungle. But yes, we're currently working on we're just finishing off Mizuki's now. We've got Ike's in the works, and we've got Chili Chomps also in the works. Chili Chomps has some, oh my god, check this out. This is what we got planned for Chili Chomps Slack. They're gonna be showing on like one of the default Scrungles. And they got this spooky vibe for when they're sleeping. But I'm so hyped for this one. This one's so much fun. It is cool, isn't it? I'm glad you agree. And then we've got Ike. We love Ike. They're gonna have like a little scarf thing, and they got their big wizard hat. We've got the idol started. They're kind of like very happy with how the hat's flopping around. And again, we got Mizuki that we're finishing off now. But yes, the Scrungle is so cool. I love when we have a busy night and we can see all the little, like, I think we've got like something, I think we got about a dozen custom Scrungles in now, and I think earlier tonight we had quite a few people in, and a lot of amazing custom Scrungles down the bottom. I love the kissing. Kissing? Huh? Who's kissing? What? Oh, you mean on the cover? Yeah, that was Mizuki's idea. Blame Mizuki for that one. Yep, I made it happen. It's canon now. So what are we missing for the sleep? Oh yeah, a couple of these frames just need touching up. Easy peasy. Rhubarb says, folks, you should definitely check gaming chat, should I? Okay. I'm on my way. Salutes. Whoa! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! You got boots! You got boots! Yeah, it's detecting everything. Oh, wait, it's not detecting your storage? I mean, it's picking up your RAM. So it says, two bald guys eating each other's faces, so kawaii. Yeah, weird for Mizuki to be reading a book about two bald guys kissing, but, you know, I'm not here to judge. At least not when they might be listening. Tickler Bungus, welcome! Shaking that little touche. Cute. Yes, congratulations! So hyped. Rhubarb, you're gonna be able to enjoy Minecraft to its fullest. Oh man, I know I say this a lot, maybe too much, but I'm so hyped for Cobblemon. It's literally the highlight of my week. If I could play Cobblemon all day, every day, well, I mean, with you guys, I would. It's definitely doing it with the community that makes it so top tier, though. Like, Cobblemon's great, just on its own, but playing with friends, it just adds a whole nother level. T says, I miss cheap components. Why must the hobby be so expensive? I'm mostly upset that it's so expensive for such silly reasons. Like, first it was insanely expensive because of the crypto thing, and then the AI thing. We just can't catch a break. Scuzzy says, that's all I hear you say. You're always hyped for Cobblemon. Because it's true. Aren't you hyped for Cobblemon? Alright, let's give that a play. Awesome! So it says, yeah! I'm so hyped for Cobblemon. Because it says, why is this expensive? Oh, don't get me started on that. That's a very, very depressing tale. Cost of living is a bitch. Duplicate. Pop you up here. Unhide. Oh, we just do a transform mask on this. Move the sparkles to here. And play. Awesome. Okay, so let's do some. Actually, no, I'm not animating this. Let's add some glasses. I'm gonna make these in white, and then we'll invert it to get them in black. Rhubarb says, also, my temp monitor does happen to be a TV. I mean, yeah. Got that, what is it, 8K monitor? So it says, well, technically, cost of living is 0. If you just want to live long and comfortable, you gotta pay up plus healthcare. Yep. It do be like that. Okay, so here's our backing. Let's call this frame. Glass. grab our glass color. That'll do. Paint that in, like so. Boop. And same thing here. He says minimum cost of living is foraging for the dandelions to eat and drinking puddle water. Yeah, you won't last very long doing that though. Alright, and now to animate it. Oh, doesn't really need animating. Maybe a little bit of touching up. So it says we can always filter the water plus boil it to kill bacteria, and there's more to eat than dandelions. Yeah, you can go dumpster diving, get some barely past expiry bread. Man, people throw out so much bread. Bakeries throw out so much bread. Like, perfectly good bread. I used to work in a supermarket. The amount of, you know, good enough food that we throw out was, very depressing. Alright, back to here. Okay, so we want... I forgot to add new frames on these. That's, disappointing. Duplicate frame and duplicate frame. Oops. Wait, no, that was right. Erase out all this. This one over. Dupe frame. Erase out all this. This one over. Dupe frame. Oh, hang on, wait, no. I want to right-click copy this frame. Copy keyframe. Paste. A little bit of tweaking. Right click, copy keyframe, paste. That'll do. No, it won't do. There we go. Back out to stars and play. Beautiful. All right, cool. Let's go. Mizuki is completed and looking glorious. Alright, let's get these rendered out and uploaded. So it says, well... Oh, wait, I read that. Oh, hang on. Oh, Ogre says, cute! So it says, well... Oh, well, giving the food away to the homeless, or homeless shelters, or families in need, is not an option for them. At least not an option they're willing to take to prevent food waste. Yeah, there's, unfortunately, liability nonsense that goes on. They're worried that if someone gets food poisoning from eating expired food, they'll be liable. Even if the alternative might be that person starving to death. It's sad. There really should be, like, exceptions. But, unfortunately, that's probably not gonna be a thing anytime soon. Viva la revolution! Yeah. Hopefully a loving revolution, without, you know, so many guillotines. But, you know. Oh, we're supposed to post some more stuff in game chat. What does this mean? You'll have to check your manual. Every, so, these... I've had problems with this in the past. These little pins here, they're kind of like shortcuts to well, doing various things. Just connect the pins, and it'll either turn the thing off and on, restart it, do various unique BIOS settings. The lights are generally things like power, it's getting power, it's transferring power, yeah, they're usually like power related. But yeah, the manual will tell you exactly what these mean, although it can be a bit difficult to get them lined up. Scuzzy says, I'm telling you, let the rats rule the world. Yeah, I'd vote for you. Votes for Scuzzy. Vote rat in the next election. What? Oh right, we were rendering. So let's make sure I don't forget to get rid of the background, because that's annoying when I forget to do that. Let's correct all that, and yeah, Mizuki Violet. We gotta get Mizuki's name. Oh, it's right there. Mizuki Violet TV. Control C.
Oh, I'm a gazelle as well. I didn't realize. Now this.
Thanks, Mizuki. Scuzzy. Oh yeah. What was I doing? Right. Chat party, repo, chat party, assets, and there we are. Okay, so when we're in the repo, we're going to right-click, create a new folder, Mizuki Violet TV, and fortunately, BT. And fortunately for me, that's all lowercase. Beautiful. Thank you, Mizuki. Much appreciated. Open up this, so we can watch them all drop in. Scuzzy says, there might be a shortage on cheese, but that's the price everyone's willing to take. Yeah, I'd donate my cheese. Rhubarb says, Fox, do you know why I'm stuck in BIOS? I think I might have my SATA in my M.2. You can't put your SATA in your M.2. So, okay. your M.2 is usually plugged into a slot on your motherboard, either on top, or sometimes it's hidden underneath. My motherboard's kind of weird and it's got its SATA port on the underside, but that's a mini ITX thing. So yeah, you can't plug your SATA into your M.2. Stuck in BIOS. Okay, so it's loading into BIOS. I did see in the thing that you sent that seemed a bit odd. Of the BIOS screen. That here we go, storage. It says not present. So here, I don't know if there's anything like down underneath this scroll bar, but it's not picking up your SATA. So check that the power's plugged in. Check that the SATA cable is plugged in. SATA cables are the ones that have like the L shape. They look a bit like they look like this. They've got kind of like this L-shaped socket, and they're often either blue or black. So make sure you got the cable that has this socket in, and then it'll also need a socket that's a power socket that's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, they'll almost always need power, and that'll be like one of the 4-pin. I think it's 4-pin power things. But yeah, for SATA, you want those plugged in. For M.2, they plug straight into the board. Oh yeah, my M.2 is plugged in. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Well, hang on. I think it needs to detect the Yeah. Like T said, we definitely want to make sure that it's detecting your your storage. So it can see that so these are the SATA slots, and there'll be a bunch of little inputs on your motherboard that have that L-shaped. These are used for your SATA, your hard drives, and they're also used for disk drives and floppy drives, if you can find one. And it's also not picking up your M2 drive, which is very concerning. So make sure the M2 drive is plugged in properly. M2 drives can be a hassle to plug in. I definitely watch a tutorial. So see if you can find a YouTube tutorial on M.2 on your specific motherboard. Otherwise, like a similar motherboard will do. Because, yeah, I've had trouble plugging M.2s in before. It won't hurt to look up a quick tutorial on the M.2s because it seems like it's, unless there's another drive that's underneath this M.2_1 that we're not seeing. So yeah, go get back to here, go to your storage section, scroll down, see if there's anything in there. It is, in fact, plugged in. But in the second... Oh, okay, so that means if you scroll down here, then the M.2 will appear there. Okay, then it's because you don't have a, I could scroll in that mini menu, lol. Oh, okay. So if it's there, then yeah, it's like, it's what Gray was saying. It's probably that it doesn't have a boot USB, for your Windows, or better still, Linux. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Linux Mint is pretty good. But yeah, you're gonna need a Windows boot drive, because if it doesn't have an operating system, it has nothing to operate. Scuzzy says, I'm gonna go start a new Minecraft hardcore world, but I'm still gonna be watching. But look, okay, have fun. I need a USB. Okay, so Rubo, you need either a USB or a disk, but who does that nowadays? So yeah, a USB drive with either, again, Linux or Windows boot installer installed on it. Is there anyone else in the are there any other computers? Oh, backup PC. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, you just gotta get yourself a USB drive, plug it into your backup PC, install a boot disk for either, again, Windows. You can download Windows boot disk, although, you know, you'll have to buy a Windows license thing, or, you know, sale the high seas. But easier still, get yourself a Linux distro. Completely free. It works better than Windows. Much better than Windows. I've been on Linux for like 2 years now, never looking back. But yeah. Yep, literally just a USB stick. Nailed it. Just a simple USB drive. Nope, it's easy. You just take your USB drive, plug it into your backup PC, install your boot thing. Again, if you're doing Windows, you're gonna have to buy a Windows license. And it's just like a CD key kind of thing that you need. And if you want Linux, you just go to their website and download it, load it. If you just want it up and running like ASAP, Linux will get the job done, because again, you're gonna have to buy a Windows license if you don't have money for it. Again, no problem. Linux is great. Ogre says, once you have the USB set up, you can plug it into the new PC and set it up as a boot drive from the BIOS, and it will run the setup program. Yes. Thankfully, I already have a license. Ah, nuts. I mean, congratulations. Chris says nice. What do you mean? Alright, let's Control S this, just in case something crashes. T says, the Linux struggle wages on forevermore. Never giving up. I will never give up the fight against Microslop. Okay, so let's render out Mizuki. We want to set this as a GIF. We want to find a home for it. Mizuki. Where is Mizuki? We're in the wrong folder. Chat party. There we go. Repo. Chat party assets. Mizuki. Man, look at how many we've done. There's so many! Look, these are all the Scrungles we've got. Rhubarb says, I also hate Microsoft, hence why I got the Windows for free. Awesome. Ogre says, gonna be switching my PC to Linux soon. Oh, awesome! Crashed out for the expensive M.2 so I can dual boot. Ah, awesome. Chaos! Welcome back! Chaos is also a Linux user. Aren't you, Chaos? Wait, you are... Oh, yeah, no. Chaos dual boots as well, but only because they're a slave to the League of Legends. OYT says you should really consider a Linux Mint. Ah, yes. I agree. Linux Mint is so fire. I'm on it right now. This is Linux Mint. I bet you didn't even notice. Rhubarb says, technically, I've never pirated a game. Legally, I've never pirated a game either. Officially. Rhubarb says, I like Microsoft more because I'm going into college. Boo. That's okay, I'm teasing, it's fine. You're good, buddy. Idle. Whatever works for you. Okay, idle. Render. Easy peasy. Next up. Oh wait, we've got the stars. Can't render this without stars? What's a Mizuki without stars? GIF. It's alright, okay. Rubo says... Oh, hang on. Rubo says... Not game, I mean OS. Ah, okay. Scuzzy says, I'm fine with Windows. I don't do anything on my PC but play Minecraft and watch anime and movies anyway. Okay. So, Scuzzy, counterpoint. Windows is very, very bloated. It's huge amounts of bloatware. It sucks up so much RAM. If you switch to Linux, your PC would probably be able to run Minecraft a lot better, you know? You'll have more RAM to play with. You won't be eating up so much CPU. You won't be eating up so much room on your disk drive. So you'll be able to store more anime and movies on there. Even if you're only using it for actually, it's better if you're only using it for basic stuff. Ruby says, every computer I've ever had already had Windows. And it just so happens that I have a product key. Yeah, that's how they get you. Did I render this out? We did! Okay, cool. So, next up, the lurk. Super easy. Just adding that. File, render animation. GIF. Lurk. Okay. Hide all that. Hide all that. Hide all that. File. Render animation. Set you to GIF. Sleep. Wait, is it sleep or away? I can never remember. It's away. Ooh, good thing I checked. Away. Okay. Chaos says, counterpoint to Fox, most people don't care unless your PSC is so low end it doesn't really matter. That's fair. Scuzzy says, well, it's too much work. I must suffer through playing Minecraft with Windows, even though I play single player and have no lag at all. Ah, fair enough. T says, it's zero work when you're already starting with a new PC, but yeah, it's actually a lot less work when you're starting with a new PC. Because then you don't have to faff around with CD keys and logins and all that gross stuff. File! Render animation. This one's left, right. This one's going right. Okay. And then we're gonna go layer, transform, mirror layer horizontal. Nah. Oh, you don't like. Okay. So instead of that, we're going to. But. Please, no. What are you doing? Oh, there we go, so good. So we're gonna duplicate this, merge group, and now we're gonna go layer, transform, mirror horizontal. There you go. File, render animation, GIF, and this one is left. Chaos says, I use Linux on PC because I choose to, and on laptop because I can't run Windows well. Otherwise, on PC, it would work just fine. MC says, I kind of hate the Linux is better than Windows stance because it's just shaming the people who have to rely on Windows for specific software. Yeah, that's fair. I don't mean to shame people. I just really hate Windows. I'm sorry. The world would be a better place if more people use Linux, and the reason there's a lot of things okay, there's only a few things that only works on Windows. I so far haven't found, well, there's been a couple of VTubing related things, but I've been able to find workarounds. And the only reason they're not supported by the only reason Linux isn't supported by these programs is because not enough people use Linux. So I feel like if you don't need Linux, sorry, if you don't absolutely need Windows, I do want to do everything I can to encourage people to move over to Linux. I'm sorry if some people, if I inadvertently do shame some people for having to use Windows. I really am. I'm doing my best not to, but yeah, I just wanted the world to be a better place. Chaos says same. Ogre says, I personally want off just for open source reasons, and not having my data constantly held by Microsoft. Yes, 100%, yes. Rubo says, the computer is so much quieter than my old one. Oh, nice! All the fans plugged in? Ogre IT says, that's a valid reason, but you can run Windows software on Linux, so it's a small group of people. VMs exists as well. Yeah. I use bottles to run VC Face. That's how I get all this happening. And yeah, it works A-okay. LGT says, plus, the more people on Linux, the more software gets made for it, the more people can access open source alternatives to Microsoft's monopoly. Yes, exactly, 100%. Rubo says, isn't there a website that auto-detects and removes Windows bloat? There is, but yeah, you can't get rid of it all. It's, and plus, every time Windows updates, it's gonna add more bloat. So you gotta keep removing it, and that's just a losing battle. As opposed to Linux, which is always getting more efficient. MC says, alright, but that doesn't mean Linux has zero issues whatsoever. I get it, Microsoft is embodied in corporate greed and Big Brother, but I'm tired and I just need something that works. That's fair. That's okay. If you ever change your mind, I'm here. I just want to help. But no, if Windows is what works for you, that's A-okay. So it says, I like Linux because Penguin. That's also perfectly valid. So let's render out the left. And there we go. And let's take a quick peek. So, sleep. Last says, I open BSD because pufferfish. That's fair enough. Running left, and the luck. There we go. We have a Mizuki. Awesome. I think they may have gone to bed, so we'll upload this, but we won't refresh chat party unless they appear. Just need to add a right click, beat, and Mizuki paste. All right. Oh, and we'll add them to the to the list. Oh, Great T says, wait, Fox, do you know about the Linux Fox? I do not know about the Linux Fox. I have no idea about the Linux Fox. MC says, actually, I would like to switch to Linux, but the issue is trying to transfer all of my existing Windows, data, and software to a Linux environment. Okay, so for me, transferring the data, not a problem. Zero issues. I had all my data on a separate drive. Um, and it was literally just plug and play. Like, it was A-okay, didn't have a problem. In fact, I'm still using the same drive. Didn't have to change anything. For software, if you're using Steam, easy peasy. If you're just updating your computer, it is a bit of a hassle because you've got to re-download everything, re-download the Linux versions of everything. But if you're using open source programs, things like Blender, things like Krita, things like Inkscape, anything open source, Godot, these things all adore Linux, and they're brilliantly optimized for it. They run, in a lot of cases, they run better on Linux than they do on Windows, because it's open source, and the developers have a lot more access to the operating system and the environment than Windows allows, because they keep a lot of their source code close to their chest. But yeah, if it's open source stuff, A-okay. If you're using a lot of closed source stuff, like Adobe Suite can be very iffy. Unity is a bit of a bitch, but you can get it working. Unreal, Epic hates Linux. They have a passion for screwing over Linux any way they can. So if you're doing Epic game stuff, then Linux is kind of a no-go. But yeah, aside from those things, moving over, you just gotta re-download the programs, which can be a hassle, but in the end, I think it's worth it. Rubo says, Linux Penguin reminds me of Club Penguin. T says, wait, Fox. Oh, I already read that. Rubo says, a lot of my hardware requires Windows. Wait, your hardware requires Windows? Your hardware requires Windows. Huh. MC45 says, I do have most data on a secondary drive, then re-downloading part is what gets me. Yeah, it's a day. You gotta set a day aside for it, but if you have a day to spare, it's worth it. If you don't have a day to spare, if you're flat out, then yeah, I just suffer through using Windows. I was kind of forced into it because my computer exploded, so I had to reinstall everything anyway, and my Windows was just completely corrupted beyond salvaging. Rubab says, is 123 Fahrenheit okay for a computer? What's this in Celsius? I'll do the conversion, buddy. It's okay. Fahrenheit to Celsius. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 50 degrees Celsius? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's A-okay. Chaos says, funnily enough, Linux starts up slower than Windows on my PC, but that's probably because I messed something up, and now I'm too lazy to fix it. I have heard Linux can be a bit iffy when it comes to dual booting. Like, dual booting in general can cause things to get a little messed up. But, yeah, it's interesting. My Linux starts up way faster than my Windows ever did. But I'm not dual booting. MC says, I do have beef with my current Windows 11 installation. It's just really janky sometimes. Yeah, my Windows 11 installation literally blew my computer up. That's the story for another day, though. Let's focus on getting this uploaded. I would love to tell that story, though. Maybe someone can drop a foxtail next stream. Let's see. Display. Okay, so you've got the skins. User only skins at. Do I still have? Nope. Let's rename. Okay, Mizuki Violet. Right click, rename, and I'll just copy this. Control C. Control V. Violet TV. Save. Alright, let's open up Get Kraken and then we can upload! Mizuki! Mizuki's gonna be a thing! Lassiter says. What? Respondus lockdown browser on View doesn't work with Linux, so for certification tests I have to do, or if you get school exams. Yeah, that's fair. And it's stupid. I hate that that's the situation, but that's not a situation you really have any control over, and that's unfortunate, but is what it is. Let's see. Okay, stage release changes. Let's make ourselves commit. This is the big Mizuki. The Mizuki drop. Let's just check to make sure everything's in there. Okay, the skins has been updated. That's good. These are all the gifts. Away, left, poof, right. Where's idle? There's no idle in here. Oh, like that. Idle, away, left, poof, and right. Alright, cool. So, commit. So it says, hi, Lassie, look. And push. It's pushing. There we go. Let's open up a window for the get. Bring it over here. And we can watch the page update. So Lassitude, how you doing, buddy? Welcome! Thank you so much for joining! We're just finishing up Mizuki's, Oh, I was just playing about the Node.js. We're just finishing off, Mizuki's Scrungle. That's what he says, Windows can boot quite quickly by booting a hibernation files. So it may not be a fair comparison if it is not a raw Windows boot. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, F12, let's just check to make sure everything renders. So, registered user-only skins. Mizuki Violet VT is there. Last who says, hi Scuzzy! I'm just gonna drop it. Oh, there I am. Man, it's okay. So every time I add a new skin, it takes just that little bit longer to load. When I developed this, I was not expecting to load this many skins. I'm glad we have. But oh boy, this is ballooned so far. Oh man, how many? 23. We have 23 custom skins. 23 Scrungles. Oh wait, no, 24, because it starts at 0. Okay, and here we go. Valid user-only skins, Mizuki Violet TV. Let's go! Alright, so Mizuki will be Scrungleized next stream. That's so hype, but 24. 24! And we've got 2 more in the works. 2 more being developed and 2 more planned. Crazy. My god. I'm gonna need to top up my tea. Oh, Scuzzy, how'd the, you said earlier that you were recoloring your OC. How'd that go? Okay, we can hide Mizuki. Bye, Mizuki. And, who do you want to Chili Chomps or Ike? Ike! Chili Chomps! Are either of you here? I think Chili Chomps was here earlier. I don't know if they had to leave. Lassitude says, yeah, it's why Windows is so fast nowadays. It's technically hibernating, not rebooting. It also means if you get issues, turning it off and on again might not actually refresh and fix stuff. So you have to force refresh. So they're just cheating. So it's getting even more bloated, but they're just cheating the boot. Oh, that's okay. So you have to force fresh reboot. Faster boot, yeah. So as he says, did nothing. Ended up getting distracted and forgot about it. You know what? That's a mood. I can relate. It's okay, buddy. You know what? While I'm here, okay, this is something I've been wanting to change for a while. Chat party. I wanna change the code just a little. Just make a little tweak. If I can remember how I wrote this. So there should be, there should be a variable in here somewhere that defines how long it'll wait before it sets someone to sleep, and then how long it'll wait to kick someone. Oh man, I manually coded. Oh, that's bad. I manually coded all the colors. See, okay, that's the Z index. That's not what we want. Ah, here we go. Idle timeout. So yeah, I just want to double both of these. So we'll set this to 24. And then 12. So yeah, it's just doubling the oops. Oh yeah. Double timeout. So yeah, it'll take longer for Scrungles to get cleaned out. Because yeah. Last video says Scuzzy says did nothing. Oh yeah, that. And hopefully that doesn't crash it. But yeah, do you want to work on Chili Chomps or Ike? Ah, my tea's... My hot water's ready. My tea. Let's go! I think Chili Chomps is the furthest along, so I guess we'll work on that one. Also, this is so much fun. Like chomping. Let's unpin all of these Mizukis. There we go. Lurk. And yeah. Just checking to see if there's any updates in the server. Nope. Okay, doke. So. Okay. So I'm thinking for this, when they do the chewing motion, we'll have the snoot part kind of come down and in. Have the snoot part come down and in, and then we'll also want the face of the Scrungle getting chomped to get stretched and move along with it. Also, we'll have the classic squash and stretch of the ears moving up, the face squishing and coming up, and then coming down. Yes, that sounds ideal. And we can have the mouth animated, doing that kind of like squiggly thing where it just kind of like moves along. Yes, sounds like a plan. So, new frame. I'm gonna go with a duplicate frame for this one. I'm gonna hide our color layer, just to make things a little more easy to see. We're gonna actually clear out that because we've got some colors on the wrong layer here. Silly fox. Okay, cool. Duplicate layer. onion skin. And yeah, good to go. So we'll just erase out all of this. And this bit here. We want the mouth to come down. Well, to tilt down, like so. Bring the nose down as well, like so. And the head to kind of stretch across. Like the poor little guy's been, you know, he's been yanked around a bit. He's not having a good day. Eats food. Let's make that stretch a little more pronounced. So we'll pull this whole part here, and let's even stretch the face a little. So we'll bring this side up and in. Bring the tear along with it. Like so. And this eyebrow across, and this eyebrow in. And this eye just a little teeny tiny bit being brought in and up. Yeah, that works. Pretty happy with that. Okay, and we need the tail to be flicking up a little. Get some animation on that. Just a little, though. We don't need to go overboard with the tail. That's good. Do some squash and stretch on the body. And I think we'll do the line art for the body, and then maybe that'll be good for the day. I mean, we've made a lot of progress. I've actually got something kind of cool I want to show off at the end of stream. It's something cute, just a little something I worked on. Well, work in progress. Yeah. So if anyone wants to set up a guide the raid, if there's anyone that you appreciate, someone that you feel like could use a little bump, feel free to send it over. And, yeah. It's been a good day. It's been a wonderful day. I'm so glad Rhubarb got their ramen, and they seem to be, ooh, raid the Sleepy Fox. I've tried. We've tried that, Scuzzy. I'm pretty sure you were here when we tried that. Good effort, though. I appreciate the sentiment. Bring the ear in. Oh man, I'm so hyped for Chili Chomps. I'm also really hyped to see Mizuki in action. They better show up for tomorrow's stream. I'm gonna be very disappointed if I don't get to see Mizuki in action. Although they do have their exams, so I'll be I'll understand. I understand if they can't make it tomorrow. They're a very, very busy fox. Okay, here comes up, and we're gonna lag. Oh, we gotta remember to lag the floof. Don't be cheaping out on the floof physics. Floof gets left behind just a little. Don't need to go too overboard. Ears come up. There we go. Beautiful. And then See, it also comes up. Like so. Okay, how's that look? Oh, okay, this tail's gonna have to get shifted a little as well. But this is looking pretty A+. So just bring the tail in a little tiny bit. Just a smidge. No, that's not enough. Oh, and it needs a tooth. Very important. Awesome. I'm not sure about the eyes being. Oh, actually, they look kind of creepy. They're just completely static. All right, yeah, that works. And finally, the mouth. You got to shuffle the squiggle over just a little. Just go erase out what we currently have, and just moving it over the tiniest amount. Like so. And like that. And that. Cute. Rissy, we rating out? We are rating out. How did you know? We're working on chili chompers, Scrungle. Chomp, 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 chomp. Did you have someone you wanted to guide us into? Oh, big stretch. Oh, let's go! Also, huge thanks, Rissy. I don't know if I've ever like probably thanked you for all the raiding, but I've met so many awesome people. I think I met Mizuki from your raids. Stara B, they're cool. I've been chatting with them a little bit. Who else? I think I met. Oh wait, no, I think I raided Ike. But yeah, I met so many really cool people from your raids, so big thanks. I really do appreciate you taking the time to do this. Oh, Shy Lily? I think, no, not Shy Lily, Shy... The slime one. Why am I so bad with names? Shy Siren. Yeah, Shy Siren? That's super cool. Oh, Loveless Clacks. Okay. Let's take a peek at that. Sleepy Fox. Loveless Clacks. What's Loveless working on? Ooh, okay, that's cool. No, he's just a fan. They just started up. Ooh, they're fairly new. Oh, they got a little Pokemon. Cute. Is that a ferret? But yeah, this looks good. They only just started. Ooh, they're doing art fight. More like 404 fight, am I right? Oh yeah, the servers were down for a while. Yeah, this looks good. I like it. Thank you. Last dude says, thanks for the stream, Fox. Oh, we're not wrapping up just yet. I want to do a little bit more work on... We just got the raid lined up. We're just loading up the barrels. But yeah, thanks again, Rissy. I really do appreciate it. Met so many cool people thanks to your quality raid suggestions. It really does make a difference. Okie doke. So let's continue chewing. Panic jumping. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no, we did that. That's good. So we'll just do one more frame, and then I think we'll, Oh, Rubo says... Rubo, why don't you, DM the raid target to me? I'll give them a follow, and then next time we can raid them. I mean, if they stream around this time, every day, there'll be other opportunities. Toasty Momo. Okay. I will save that for next time. Toasty Momo. Is this a friend of yours? Oh, cute. Alright. They've been followed. I will keep an eye on them and we'll raid them next time. Not every day, lol. Don't worry, we'll catch them. We'll get them next time, Rhubarb. The schedule is a bit everywhere. Ah, I see. That's understandable. A lot of people have that. Rhubarb says, kinda. I watch them often, and they inspire me to change brands? To change brands? What do you mean change brands? Like, yeah, I have no idea what that could mean. And then I think so the first one we chomped down, and I think this one will pull it back. So it's kind of like chomping in to the creature and then pulling back on it. So yeah, straight. Actually, let's get rid of the 2-layer onion skinning because that's just going to confuse me. Rubo says, I used to have an entirely different nickname, username, and shtick. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Kind of curious what the old Rubo was like. So bringing it back. So. Nose here. Oh, that looks great. Oh man, I love this. In and down. Yeah, that's peak. Remember says I changed my entire channel. It was Budsy. Oh yeah, I remember you telling us about this. Budsy Flanders, a little slime goober, and like 5 other tubers. Oh, cute. So the old squash and stretch. Coming up. Up and in. Up and in. Up and in, like so. Beautiful. This in. So it goes up. This gets lag behind. I love a bit of lag enough fuzz physics. Oh, by the by, I noticed a couple of people talking about doing animation for art fight stuff. If anyone wants any, like, tutorials about how I do this, I'd be delighted to to show off what I've learned. So then it says, ouch, my mouth is in pain. I've been chewing on spice-covered sunflower seeds the entire stream. All the spices scrape my entire mouth. I hate sunflower seeds, and I love them. So dramatic. Such an intense love-hate relationship. As expected from Scuzzy. Scuzzy never does anything in half measures. Even their foods are dramatic. Rubo says salt does that. Okay, let's give that a playthrough. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to move these eyes up. That's neat. That's super easy though. We just gotta do a marquee selection. Marquee selection. Marquee selection, and bring it up by 1 pixel. Same again, except this time 1, 2 pixels. Okay, that looks kind of goofy. We're gonna have to bring this eye across 1 pixel. 2 pixels. This one across 1 pixel. Oops. Up! Across 1 pixel. There we go. It looks a bit goofy, but I kind of like it. Scuzzy says... Can't stop eating them, even if they're causing me pain. Rhubarb says, chat, should USB metal be hot? No. But, it's okay if it does get a little warm. Okay, there's a difference between hot and warm. Is it just, you know, if you put your hand over it, like, can you hold it without feeling like you need to let go? Or is it just, like, uncomfortably warm? Because... yeah, if it's uncomfortably warm, that's a little bit of a worry, but not outside. You know, if you're installing a boot drive on it, it's probably going to get a bit warm. If it's getting uncomfortably hot, then that might be a worry. It's hot, but it's hot outside. Oh, okay, yeah. If it's a hot day, yeah. It's not good for it, but it'll be okay. I can hold it, but at the same time I have my hand in steaming water and would be okay. Oh! Okay, that's, maybe not the best litmus test. What are you doing with it? Are you currently, like, installing the bootloader on it? You might want to wait for it until it's a bit cooler then. I mean, if it fails, it fails. But yeah, the touch test is usually what I go by. If your sense of temperature touchness is a bit off, that might not help. I just did? Oh, okay. So you've installed the bootloader on it. Yeah. So maybe between installing the bootloader and putting the bootloader on it from your backup PC and putting it into your new PC, maybe give it a minute to cool down. But yeah, it's okay if it gets warm. Not okay if it gets hot. But that can be a bit of an arbitrary distinction. Scuzzy says, is my mouth in pain? Yes. I'm still eating some. Am I still eating? Ugh. Sorry. Scuzzy says, "Is my mouth in pain?" Yes. Am I still eating the sunflower seeds? Hell yeah. Cute. Rhubarb says, "Also found out the USB I was trying to use was way too small." Ah, that'll happen. You can do it in batches, but that's a headache. That's a real headache. Much better off seeing if you can find yourself a... Or do a quick runner down to the shops. They're like $5-10 for a decent-sized USB these days. Maybe you can quickly grab one? Like, grab a larger drive? And then we'll stretch this eye a little. Just a little, and then we'll do... Actually, no, let's do the tail first. And then I think we'll be ready to raid out. I'm starting to feel bad for this little guy. He didn't ask for this. And lift that up, and mouth squiggle, like so, and play it back. Perfect. Oh, actually, hang on, the mouth could probably be brought up a little. So if we grab this and just bring it up and back, and then same thing for here. Up and back. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's so good. Let's go. It's working. It's working so bad, too. All right, cool. Well, I think we have done excellent work today. Oh, and there's something I quickly want to show you. Okay, it's still a work in progress, but I've started work on a end of stream screen. How's this? It's got okay, yeah. So it's got concept art. I want to add like a special thanks thing to this as well. But yeah, it's got some of the amazing concept fan art that's been happening. Some of these are from the Magma streams. I think this one was done by Crow. So cute. This little gift Burley gave me for Christmas. It's a Sleepy Fox brand backpack. It's very cute. I still haven't gotten around to adding that. Ooh, this is Yemi. I'm so happy, grateful to Yemi for this one. It's actually my Facebook profile pic. I loved it so much. But yes, as this is playing through, we'll queue up the stream. Yeah, while I'm doing that, thank you so much everyone for coming along. I really am hugely appreciative of you know, everyone coming along and yapping in chat. Thanks to Rubo and Scuzzy and that last dude. And T, it was so good to see you again, T. I don't know if you're still lurking, but I really do appreciate you. But yeah, we got Mizuki's. Scuzzy says, "Thank you for the awesome and amazing stream, Fox. Can't wait for tomorrow's stream." Oh yes, so tomorrow we are doing... Oh, Yemi! Hello! Tomorrow we're finishing off Azure Sharks, sorry, Electro Sharks Dancing mode. And then, I have no idea. I've got to find someone else to make emojis for, but I'm sure we'll find someone. They seem to be fairly in demand. But yes, huge thanks to everyone for coming along. I really do appreciate all of you. It's been a lot of fun. And yeah, so tomorrow, emojis. Day after that, very important. Don't forget, set an alarm, set 2 alarms. Cobblemons. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, we got Mizuki's done. We got it uploaded, so they'll be active next stream. We got a good little bit done on Chompy's character, and we got some plans for MCs. Scrungle. So yeah, I hope you'll all come along and say hello to our raid target, Loveless Clacks, and yeah, thank you so much for coming. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hello, the Sleepy Fox raiding with a party of 10? Hello, everybody. I'm Jess, and I'm drawing art fight attacks today. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, thank you very much for the raid. Sleepy Fox, what were you doing today? Do tell, do tell. Ah! Yemigo, thank you for following. Thank you. Making scrungles? Whoa, what's a... Please enlighten me what a scrungle is. That sounds awesome. A scrungle. Scuzz for real. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Oh, Sleepy Fox, thank you for following. Dang. Okay, I wasn't expecting anything like this today. Oh, I'm so delighted. So I've written this little OBS web app that has these little creatures wandering about on the bottom of the stream, and every week I make one for a chatter of their OC. Oh, what the frick? That's so cute. That's so delightful. That's awesome. Enjoy the raid, hop off for bed. Okay, have a good sleep. Razine, thank you for stopping by and following. Sleep well.